Hi, it's Jill here from plan.dabby.dozy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be planning in my big catch-all happy planner for the week of the 31st of January through to the 6th of February. And I'm going to be using these gorgeous pine cones from Caitlin's Plans. I've got printed off 2 sizes. And these branches, which for some reason I could only print off in 1 size, and they're quite big, from Lily's Plans, and I'm going to use these as my starting point. So if that's something you'd like to see me do, please keep watching. So living in the UK sometimes makes it quite hard to get stickers. So I see all these gorgeous sticker shops and want to buy some sticker sheets, and then the cost of postage or the time it takes to get here to the UK makes it prohibitive, which is why I love the fact that I now have a printer and that Caitlin Plans and Lily's Plans, is it Lily's Plans? Yeah, Lily's Plans, they do the digital download, so I'm able to print my own. And that comes normally with another benefit, and that is I can choose what size to do. So in my big planner, I want to use big features, I can. And I can also mix the two together, which is really good. And I can have as many copies as I like. These, for some reason, I can't make any smaller, and I'm sure that's me. That's down to me. But I'm wanting to use them kind of along the bottom, I think, and put the pine cones on top, if that makes sense. So I'm hoping it's going to work. Anyway, the first thing that I'm going to do is cut them out. So I'm going to speed up the video while I do that, and I will see you soon. I have just printed off the ones from the larger size because there's some quite small ones on there as well, and then I can cut any more out that I might need. Now the other good thing about being able to print it off yourself is that you can then play with it, see what it's going to look like. So I'm just going to pop these all up here so that we get a clean palette. And again, what I was thinking was, because it doesn't have to be completely on the page, I was thinking that we could have this kind of flourish of pinery. I think they're Christmas trees. The Christmas trees are pine, aren't they? Do they have pine leaves? Anyway, something like that. I know that doesn't look great, but we can work on that because we can go, haha, cover it up. And then I was thinking of just creating this kind of almost like a garland business down the bottom. What have we got? Another big one, so let's put big one here, as if it's kind of sitting I'm not going to sing, don't worry. But you can kind of see where I'm coming from, I think. I don't know whether to kind of cluster them in, because it's as if they're buried into the, that was the idea anyway. Does that look lopsided? I think I need another big one, which means printing off a whole nother big sheet, which is a bit annoying. Anyway, I can fiddle around with it later. And then using these added little bits of foliage somehow, maybe, I don't know, maybe those will go up with the boxes, or maybe, I don't know whether that works as well. But we've also got these little blobs, so I'm thinking that maybe blobs and some of the smaller pine cones from the other sheet. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to speed up the camera again, because the first thing I'm going to do is stick down the foliage and then trim it so I can really see how it's going to work. And I have actually bought some more of the tape, and I've got a new glue pen. Oop. So we should get it stuck down fairly easily. So I printed off another sheet because I decided I did want another big pine cone, because I think that will balance it as to how they're going to sit. Obviously the page is going to be cut there, so I just need to be a little bit, those are quite small, there's a little bigger one there, but maybe I don't need it. Maybe I need like 3 that side, 3 that side. Don't want to be too samey, but they're slightly different sizes. Just wonder whether, oh, I like that. Okay, so I'm going to glue these down, I'll speed it up. Okay, so we have a starting point. I'm really pleased with how that looks though. I absolutely love these images. Just need to make sure they're stuck down properly. Okay, I think, you know, that's like such a massive feature, obviously, that I don't know whether to do just with boxes and, oh, is that all stuck down? So I'm going to find little bits that just need gluing down now for ages. There we are. So bit there needs to be, this is just like a glue pen. I did have a Zig glue pen that kind of dried out, and the budget's a bit tight at the moment, so I've bought this kind of, I don't know who it's made by, Delhi. It's all in Chinese or Taiwanese or whatever. Anyway, it seems to be doing the job just as well. Okay, so now I'm thinking about these little blobs and boxes, and do I want to do a little sweep from the top? But probably not. I mean, would I want to do something like that? No, I don't think so. I think I've got to not go too crazy at this point, and I need to get some boxes and some lines down. So that's what I'm going to do next. And I think I'm just going to use black boxes. So I've got some Mojo Jojo Plans black boxes, and I am thinking of having a long one down the side, because that's what I usually do. God, I hope the camera's turned on. I had such issues. If you watched my last video where basically I filmed it all, I went to edit it and it was all, it said 13 minutes for the length of the video, and I'm like, that took me at least an hour and a half. And I'd banged it and it had gone into fast motion and it had deleted all my talking. But you might prefer that. However, you've got me talking now. So I'm thinking of putting that kind of up there-ish. With some of these, so I don't know whether that needs to come. See, now I've got something sticky. I don't want to risk it. I don't know whether to kind of do that, which I think I probably do. So I'm just going to risk putting the box down. Let's just get a box down, and that's annoying. 1, it's in pink, and 2, I haven't got any white out. And I think I'm just going to plop it kind of in the middle-ish. Just hope it's straight. Please be straight. Okay. So perhaps that's a place for one of these little blobby things, just to cover it up. I'm sorry I keep reaching forwards. And I've got my same old grey top on. It's my around the house really lazy bungee top. Bungee top? Don't mean that. Yeah, so I could kind of do that. I'm going to stick that on there now anyway, just so it doesn't annoy me. And then I can add them elsewhere as well. But that just, oh, look at that, left a bit of pink. I was not taking enough care. So just do that. Is that enough? I see other people using the jelly roll, Sakura jelly roll, and it works really well for them. I think it just looks better on camera. Right, okay, so obviously I'm going to put some little blobs elsewhere now, just because. I don't know if this is where they will go eventually, but possibly. Now there's a cat come up. Oh, she's going to jump up on the table in a minute, of course, just because she can. It's Evie. I think I'll put those in later. I mean, that one's on there now. Get back to the point in hand, which was putting this over the top of there, wasn't it? Which I think that looks pretty cute. Just like that. And what if I was to do one? It's probably going to cover up that now. What if I was to do one that way round? Is that right? Does that look right? I don't know. Oh, I like that actually. Can you hear Evie? She's scratching. Stay down there. Wilson appeared in one of my videos a couple of videos ago, and now Evie is on the prowl for, God, I can't see the edge. Oh, here she comes. She's sniffing the foliage. I think that's all she's going to do. She does have a bit of a reputation. Evie, you're going to have to get down. Right, come here. This is Evie. Hello. Goodbye. There's not enough room on the desk. Wilson kind of laid next to me the other day, but there's not enough room for Evie because there's a lot of rubbish on the desk. Right, let's just trim that off. My tweezers are somewhere. I probably decided to put them away for some reason. There we are. I can cut some more of these out. I need to just remind myself, but do I want to just stick some? I think I probably do, just kind of coming off the page. It's coming out better now. I don't know whether I need to store them kind of like that so that the glue's going down into the nib. This one smells much more. I quite like the smell of glue. Probably shouldn't say that. It's not like I have a problem. Okay. So, ooh. There we are, that looks quite nice. And of course I haven't got the washi out yet, which is definitely going to make an appearance. Now where's that little bit of foliage that I was using? Oh, is that it there? I'm thinking something along the lines of that. Or is that too much? I can't tell. Do I want it less than that? Just a little taster. Do I want it coming from the opposite direction? As if, See, that's the same. It almost needs to contrast with the, I don't know. I'm going to leave that one off the bottom for now and come back to it. But I do like that little bit there. And now I'm going to do boxes and lines. So I'm going to get the lines in first. Oh, that's coming unglued now. Now my glue pen is a little bit more saturated. Maybe it'll, yeah, that'll stick better. Okay, I'm thinking, do I do the lines first? Do I do some washi? What washi am I going to use? Give you one guess. I think I need, I did find these as well, but I think they're too Christmassy. These here. So I'm probably not going to use those. That's just out the winter sticker book, so that's going away. Okay. Boxes. Lines. Where do I start? Let's just get some boxes going. So, am I going to just do black, or am I going to do black and green? I've got, I don't know how many green ones I've got left. I didn't get anything out ready again. And it's really annoying me that there's pink up the middle. But never mind. Now these dark green, I would like to use, only I've already used them. So I've got one there, two little ones there. What I think I'm probably, oh, split my nail. What I'm probably going to do is get some sticker paper. I don't know, you see the trouble is with green is that's too dark. If you put it against the black, it's not really contrasting enough, and I don't want to use the bright green. So actually, that gets rid of that idea very easily. Okay. Let's do the boxes. Let's do the boxes. Not the boxes, the checklist, because when they're in, it's going to look a little bit better. Now, do I want checklist on every day? At the moment, probably not. 1, 2, and they're only in these two, of course, which is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a bit, I'll show you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1. Right. I'm putting checklist here because I need to get one down. I'm just doing this dither business. Let's just get it down, and I'll speed up for this bit. So I've been doing a lot of clustering recently in my spreads. So I'm giving me the opportunity now to be slightly less clustery with this one and use washi and boxes. Just, I don't know, it probably is going to clustery because I'm going to use the decor with the boxes, but I'm thinking of just using black boxes. So that's if I've got enough. So I prefer the plain ones. Have I got any of those size left? Please say I have. Oh my word, yes I have, of course I have. Okay, so I'm thinking of putting 2 that size. A double one on the weekend, if I've got one, which it doesn't look like I have. No, I haven't. I've already used them, that's very annoying. However, I don't even think I've got one with, well that's okay, I just won't use one at the weekend. Because I don't think I've even got a liney one. Okay, not to worry, because I'm going to use some decor, I think. Okay, let's just get this down. So I'm going to put a box on every day. I'm going to use some washi. So let's start, and we'll take that page out because it's the last sticker. These are black boxes by Mojo Jojo Plans. That's one that I've used up. And I'm thinking it's a bit big. Yeah, I think that's going to work. So I'm going to come down the left side of that box. I'm going to just use my jelly roll over that line because I don't want to see the line coming through, which it will. Got to be really careful with this paper that it doesn't split. See, when I do it, maybe it's just my pen, but I put too much on and it just seems to wipe it back off again. I think the answer is just get some more correction tape. There we are, that's a bit better. Not gone far enough now. I can still see it. Okay, and then, so much for saying I'm not going to use the pine cones anywhere else. I am. I'm going to trim them a little bit. And then perhaps do something along the lines of, this is where it's nice when they're not sticky. I don't want to detract from, where are the little splodgies? I don't want to detract from the, I'm going to call it garland, even though it's not, the bed of, is that one coming off? Yes. I'm thinking I might get a microphone actually, because when I'm mumbling, it all goes a bit quiet. What do you think? Do you think that works? A cluster like that? Does it need? See, the trouble is because I've got it, I want to use it. So does it need one of those across the top? Is that too much? What am I going to do in these other spaces? I'm going to use washi. Could use a bigger piece of. Do I want to use that in the box? I want to use that down there, and it all gets a bit too much, doesn't it? That's too much. Don't get carried away. For the time being, I'm just going to use those two. I don't even know if I'm going to use that yet, because I think I'm going to add things in like that at the end. Oh, what's that little bit of something on there? Okay. See, I think I should have waited with that as well, because I need boxes on every day. I think I need a square box now. So These are slightly thicker than the Happy Planner boxes, so a little bit bolder. But it's quite a bold spread. So do I just tuck that under there and come, and then I'm going to have a box in here somewhere, or here with something in here. Yeah, okay, I need to take out this line again. Hopefully it hasn't stuck. Oh, don't stick yet. Okay, just take out the line. Maybe if I do it quickly. Oh, that worked better. Is that straight? Yes. Yes, it is. And then tuck in that little corner so it's actually going over the two boxes. Okay. And then decide where I want another flat box. Hang on, how many square ones have I got? I haven't got very many square ones left, I don't think. Hang on. Oh, yes, yes, I have a whole page. So do I put another square one up here or down here? I think maybe down here. Let's see what that would look like. Or maybe one of the ones that's not a square. Maybe the one, oh god, it's all going. Maybe the one that's that size. Just so. There we are. Okay. It's coming together okay. So there's a box on every page, so I feel justified in putting some washi on now. Then I can go back with the decor. The decor. The decor. Decor. So I've got, that's two blue. Let me find the washi and I'll be back. Okay, so I don't seem to have a green, you know, a green. I've got my bluey green, really bluey green colours. So I've kind of gone for a grey and this grid. Don't know how it's going to work, but the thing with washi is you can always take it up again. But I'm thinking I might put some up the top here for this grid washi. So I'm just going to tear the edge and take it across. It's got this sort of red line. Well, red, kind of, it's so faint. I'm hoping it'll kind of just go in with the brown. Oh, I could have used brown washi. I may come back and get some brown washi. Obviously, that would be the answer. Okay. Where's my knife gone? Have my knife out. Oh, I've obviously packed it away. Evie is threatening me with returning to the desk. Okay, I think it needs to come around that there. And the other place that I would have to have it, I think, definitely muttering, I'm going to speak up, perhaps down here, over the lines. Let's give that a go. This may end up coming off, I don't know. It's like the big stickers really did the job and now I'm having to do some creativity. It's going wrong. Let's just do something like that. I had thought in my head before doing this, I need to do a spread that's quite quick, quite straightforward. Don't overthink it. Don't put too much on. You can leave white space. But no, it doesn't seem to be going like that. Now, is this the right colour or not? can't decide. I'm going to find some brown and have a look. I found some brown that kind of matches quite well. And I'm thinking it's probably... I don't know though. I don't know. Maybe I'll use both. Maybe it's this one that's wrong because it's got that red line in it. Oh, I don't know. But let's just put some down. Overlapping. Let's just tear the end. So we've got a bit of a angle going on. I'm going to overlap it slightly. That kind of looks quite cute. And then I think what I'm going to do is try the grey up there with it. Let's see. Does that work? Actually, the three together look quite sweet. So I might do that. I might do that. And I think I'm going to introduce some other washi to do my... I am literally rambling on now. My brain is working at 100 miles an hour and I'm thinking about different things at once. But one of the other things, other than, as well as clustering lots of stickers at the moment, is kind of ripping washi tape, not just like across the ends, but actually how thick it is, and making it all look really scruffy, really, which is quite a thing for me because I like everything very precise normally. But I'm loving how it's turning out, and I'm using it to make it look as if the boxes have kind of just been taped onto the page. So I might introduce that. We will see, because I'm not sure at the moment. But I do think that looks quite nice. And I'm going to do something similar down this side. So I'll just speed the video up while I quickly do this. Okay. Right, that's brought a little bit more colour in, and I think I can dot those around a bit more. So that's good. Is that not quite straight? No, it's not quite straight. Which is annoying. So let's go back to there. Okay. I think it's probably that bit there that's not straight. Oh, it's okay. Leave it alone. So what I was thinking, and I am going to use my my dot washi because I want to and I love it. What I'm thinking of maybe doing is just taking just ripped washi, rip it down the middle, and then use it like masking tape. So to kind of stick the boxes on. I've seen other people do this, and I think it looks really arty, and I want mine to look a bit more arty as opposed to looking very precise. Yes, I think that's going to be okay. And then I'm going to use some dots on other parts of the spread as well to fill some of the gaps, because I think they're quite whimsical. They just add that extra texture, and I like them. Okay, save that one for later. And then, because obviously I'm writing there, I can write in there. Where would I put this other dots? Maybe I wouldn't put them anywhere because I've got other stuff, haven't I? I've got these. Okay, let's do some boxes over this side then. So I want another bigger box. They're not huge boxes, but oh, that's another page that's finished. Let's take it out. going to go where do I want it? It goes there and overlaps that blue line. That's okay. Does it come up a bit to there? What am I going to put here? Probably something like that. Ah! No, 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 no. Do I come across there and then... Yes, I think I do. So I'm going to use my white to just take out some of that line. I'm just going to go over it slightly. Which means I need to come across here as well. Note to self, get some white out tape. So I'm thinking of coming up to about there, just across the line so it doesn't, yeah, because that way I can put another box in here. And then maybe use something like this to, yes, that's what I'm going to do. So let's just trim it a little bit so there's not so much huge amounts of white lines. I mean, obviously this is the downsize of the printable. However, if I had I believe it's pronounced cricket. Well, I want to call it a cry-cut because that's how it's spelled. But anyway, a Cricut machine would, for these printables, you could download them and actually get the machine to print it off for you as stickers on sticker paper. You could always print them and cut them out yourself onto sticker paper as well. I mean, I'm just gluing because that's the resources I've got. So, I mean, it is really flexible. I'm just thinking, putting that there. And then another box. So I think that needs to be a square box. So let's get that in the right place. Oh, have I got another square box? I'm sure I looked just now. Well, there's one there. So let's put that one. So as if it was there, or there, middle, there. Because that's on there now. It didn't need to come across quite so far, so thinking I might put it there, or in the middle even. Let's put it in the middle there, or middle-ish, and then that goes over both of them, like that, and I'll trim it. Yes, yes, yes. I'm on a bit of a rush today because Mike's been getting home quite late. He had, he's a teacher. I left teaching. But he had some parental engagement thing, I think it was yesterday. Oh no, on Monday, which made him not home till about 7:30. And then yesterday he says he'd forgotten and got the dates wrong and was playing tennis last night, which is absolutely fine. But problem with playing tennis, but it did mean that he wasn't home till gone 8 o'clock. But that really was quite good because it means that my day is a little less stressful trying to get ready and be doing coupley things when he gets in, as in not working. That looks quite cute, doesn't it? Okay, this bit here, maybe a quote. know. Maybe I need a little bit of, maybe I need to cut out one of these really small. Where are the really small ones? Are there really small ones? Let's cut a really small one out, because I'm just thinking it could nestle, if you know what I mean. As in, does that work? Is that too much? Probably too much. That one's, I can put another one up here, can't I? Just because I've got one there. Right, okay, forget that idea. Let's go back to these blobbies. Can I put one of those in? Just because. Yeah, I'm going to put one there. Just because. No other reason than just because. Then maybe yep, that's fine. I'm gonna have to cut some more of these out too, I think. Okay, boxes. You see this area? I'm thinking I might need to get some kind of quote to go up there. I think I'm going to use some of my dot washi at the top here, and I'm going to have to bring some over here, which I don't know where yet, but it's going to go. Oh no, I did that the wrong way. No, because I want, oh, is this my brain not working? It's because I wanted to get it done quickly. And it's not happening. So what if I was to do that? There. I put a new blade in my knife and it's like, yay, it's actually cutting rather than ripping. Okay. Don't know. I don't know now. Maybe. Where's the brown? Maybe use a bit of that on there too. That's the wrong way. No, because I've got it that side. I think it needs to come from the other side and across. I know that's wasteful, but my brain is doing its thing. Yeah. Except it's not straight. Let's just do that again. Less haste, more, more speed. Right, okay, so I think I'm going to have to carry on filming this tomorrow, even though I've only got a really little bit to go, because I need to make some dinner and I'm hungry. And it's getting dark. I don't know how that's affecting the lighting on the video. Probably tomorrow it'll look all patchy because I've done some in the daylight and some not in the daylight. I'm going to put some grey on as well, just to like little splats of colour. I think I'll do it something like this here. No, because that's there. Oh, it's not going to work. Okay. Feels like it needs to be over here now, which is fine because it can just go across like a stripe. Oh, does that work? Does that work? Yeah, I think it does. It's not overlapping and it's a bit different. However, I think that works. Now I need to get some more polka dots in. So where are they going to go? Starting to think this grid washi isn't right, but well, let's put some on the boxes so I don't forget. So it's going to go something like that, and something like that. And then it's going to look funny having dots around that, and probably, but let's give it a go because it might not. It might look okay if I was to do that and then cut around the shape. Like that. I know it's circles and dots, and if it doesn't work, well, that's okay. One of them can come off. Ooh, that sounds a bit teary, doesn't it? Ooh, yuck. That was a tear. And now, because the light's not very good, I can't see. I think it comes up to the top and comes off completely. That. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh well. That's completely mucked up. Oh, that's no good. I don't think that's going to work. Rubbish. What about... So I can see where it could go over here, but I can't see where it's going to go over here. Unless I put some just there. I mean, it's a real washi extravaganza. And then just take it off there. Don't know. I really don't know. Now this is all coming unstuck. Let's just make sure. Okay, I'm going to film the rest tomorrow. I shall see you tomorrow. Okay, so it's now the following morning. Oh, excuse me. I've come back to this spread and I'm really loving it actually. I just love the colours and textures in these pine cones, so that's good news. Now we've got this area here, and normally I would use one of these big boxes, and I don't have any. However, I do have some frames, and I've stuck a frame onto a sticker, and I'm going to use that. It may not work simply because it's, when you take it off the sheet, it's really flimsy, and I don't know if you can see, it's a little bit puckered and not straight in one corner. But I was thinking I could put a pine cone over that. So that's the plan. Let's just give it a little trim. Where'd my sister gone? There. So it's just this corner here. I've tried to lift it, but it's not having any of it. So I'm thinking I could, as I say, just stick something over that. Oh, that's sticky. Sticky. And we'll give that a go. So basically, if you don't know, this isn't my trick. This is what I've picked up from watching other people's videos. When you take a sticker out of a sticker book, it leaves a frame. Cut the frame out, stick it down onto some sticker paper, cut it out, and you get an extra box. On this size, it's not great. Oh, well, it's great because you get a box that you didn't have, but it's like I say, it's a little bit wobbly. But I think if I put it down lightly, but where? Maybe, does that balance? Need to be slightly about there. So if I was to put it, say, here, or just inside that line, because it's all a bit over the place. So I'm going to have to white out the lines. Say I did that, and then I did, let's get a small one of those, something like that. You wouldn't know it wasn't straight. Well, you would, because it's wobbly here as well, but it's better than nothing. So I think that is what I'm going to do. So I need to get rid of some of those lines, which takes me back to this pen which I've left the lid off all night. So, oh, please don't have stuck too much. Okay. So I'm just, oh, has the pen dried out? Oh, that would be typical. Come on, little pen, you can do it. Okay. Oh, I know what I could use actually. I know what I could use. I have got some white label paper. Let's hope it doesn't make a ridge. I've also got a frog in my throat this morning, sorry. So these strips are from the sticker storage boxes, and the idea is that on the old sticker books, where it didn't have the what the sticker book was on the top, you know, this didn't have this. You could stick one of those on and write it on. However, I'm just thinking, let's just take that off. If I was to do that, oh. I've got a really annoying little cough going on here. I think it goes to about there. So I did that, but made it smooth, and then did, so that means it's going to go from there to there. Something like that, and then another smaller bit. And put in an order for whiteout tape is what I actually need to do. I don't think I need a very a big bit that side. I realise I'm talking very quietly, sorry. Okay. Oh, and the general consensus from my yesterday's YouTube video where my camera decided to do its thing and speed everything up and take my voice out. I did if you haven't seen it, I did a like music to it and put captions up on the screen. And the general consensus is, although I was pleased with how the video turned out, that people would rather hear me talk. So hey, here I am talking. Okay, so do I want it like that? Just that? Do I need a little one of them in there just because? Because that would balance that out. I think that works. I think that works. So I'm certainly going to stick that bit down. I think it's because well, obviously I'm talking on my videos, but from day to day, I'm not doing a huge amount of talking during the day because I'm just by myself. I don't know if that's coming out or not. Is that pudding glue? Doesn't really feel like it. Come on, little glue pen, don't let me down. That's better. So put that something like that. I think that's going to need a little bit more gluing, and that just needs trimming off the end there. There we go, go away. Oh, there is definitely glue going down. Maybe I'm just being a bit impatient. I just want it to stick. But the thing with this glue is it doesn't kind of make the page too wet. I mean, obviously it doesn't make the sticker too sticky. Once it's down, I mean, look, these are rock solid. So it's good stuff. I'm just wondering whether to have a little cluster of, I don't know. No. Do I want, let's trim that because I think there's too much white on it for me to be able to appreciate its beauty. It's very early. It's 7:15 in the morning. And it's just getting light. So I'm hoping that the colours on the recording aren't all different because obviously it was dark last night when I was recording. It's now, well, it's pretty much light. But there's only one way to find out, and that's... Oh, how about that? Is that the answer? Doesn't need a bit of foliage over here, definitely. But I like that, so that's going in there. It's coming together now. We are nearly there. And hopefully this isn't going to be a hugely long video. Obviously it's going to be longer than yesterday's. That where it goes, just like that. Trim the edge, I think. Yes, a little tiny bit there. Bing. Okay. Little bit of polka dot. I think I've got some on the desk from yesterday. Which side though? There. Maybe both actually, because it's a big one. Put a bit there, and then we'll put. Oh, there we are. Another bit the other side. Like that. Just brings those dots in. Gosh, that froggy throat is a bit annoying. I do apologise. It's a shame it's got this pink up here. And maybe in future spreads I'm going to get some label paper that's just a whole sheet, so oh my word, so that I can cover that up. On some spreads in February, probably most spreads in fairness, pink is going to be fine because I'm going to be using a lot of pink and hearts. Yay, my favourite. Okay. Okay. I think that kind of works. I think what I want to use is a few more. Let me just get this extra bit of paper that I printed off. I've got a couple of more of these. Cut them out quickly. These little, I don't know, abstract decor thingies, blobbies. I think I'm going to put in. I just need to trim them up a little bit, which, as there's only a couple, I won't speed this bit up. There we are, doesn't take long. Got one there, and I've got a bigger one. I just want to try and balance out the other side a little bit. It's all about the balance. So, I don't know. Is it in there, do you think? Because if I did that, I think I'd need to do possibly something over this side as well. I do think that works. It still gives me plenty of space to write, so it's happening. Hee. Am I still in screen? Gosh, I think so. Come on, out with the glue. Okay, I don't know what angle I had it now. I think it was something like that. Now, is that going to go over the washi? Yeah, why not? Why not? That's if it will stick to the washi. I don't know if this is as good as the zig. But that's all I've got. Okay. So there's quite a lot of those blobbies this side. And there's one up high there. Is that the right place for it? Maybe I need one up high here just to balance that one out. But that looks quite blobby heavy and that doesn't. We used to have, I don't know, in America, you probably haven't even heard of this, but back in when I was a child, so sort of back in the 70s, 80s, early 80s, Noel Edmonds, who you might have heard of, who is well, he started off as a kind of semi-pro racing driver. But he was a Radio 1 DJ, and then he became like a presenter on various chat shows. Anyway, he had this ridiculous program where he had this oh look, that kind of looks like bubbles now. Where he had this big pink blobby character, literally blobby, called Mr. Blobby. Anyway, I don't know why I'm telling you this story now, because I'm talking about this Mr. Blobby used to go blobby, blobby, blobby. And I feel like I'm going blobby, blobby, blobby. Although now, I'm spotting little bits that need sticking down all the time. That bit there, for example. Oh, it's pinged. It seems heavier this side when actually maybe I need it that side. Oh my word, as little Matthew would say if he was here. Oh my word. Is that the one? Like that? I think that's okay there. Something like that. Something like that. Right. Okay. Now I'm thinking maybe it should have been up here for the blobbies. I don't know. Maybe that's done. Maybe that is done. Do I need any more blue? A little bit of washi down here perhaps. I don't know, a little bit of washi here. Could be a little bit of washi here. Just trying to think, there's 2 that side, 1 that side. 3's okay. No. Do you know what? I think it's done. I think it's done. So, hopefully it doesn't look too Christmassy. Hopefully it still looks wintry. I'm really excited about writing in this one. I love it. Hope you love it too. So I'm going to put it back on the discs. And then I'm going to do a close-up. Oh, I think I just hit you, sorry. Oh, I need to punch those out. So I'll do that off camera, put it on the disc, and then I'll do a little close-up.